What's up, everybody? This is Marty coming at you once again. So I'm going to tell y'all a story, my experience with the Stoughton Police Department within the last year. Now, I'm going to show y'all something, the way I was treated as a black man. And this is my opinion, but I strongly believe that if I was a white man, I would have been treated differently by the police. Now, let me say this right here. I was swatted not once, but twice. Right? I was swatted October 4th of last year, 2019. When they came to my home the first time, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. They banged on my door, and I woke up, went to my door, opened my door, and it was chaos. When I say chaos, I mean people telling me, show me my hand, show me my hands, put my hands up, with guns pointed at me, because I was swatted. Someone had called the police department. The Stoughton Police Department told them I was outside shooting at that time of morning, but I was asleep in my bed. That was the first time I dealt with the Stoughton Police Department. Now, when I dealt with them, we came to this understanding, I thought we did anyway, that if it happens again, that I was swatted, they will call me first to ask me what was going on. But they said they still would send out a patrol car just to make sure that everything's okay. So I'm thinking that when they said they're going to call me and they still going to send someone out, that we're not going to have this big deal about another call, another SWAT call. I'm thinking that we're going to handle it much different than we did the first time. Now, the second time it happened was, I think around November 19th. I remember it was the Thursday. I'm not sure exactly what the date was. But it was evening time. It was dark outside. But it wasn't at 1 o'clock in the morning. But they did call. I talked to the guy. The guy told me, he said, well, what I need for you to do, go downstairs, meet the police officer, just let them know that everything is okay. That's what I did. Now, a lot of people who saw this video that I posted, because I did post a video, a lot of people saw that video and they thought, you know, that I put myself in danger also. Which I believe I did also. Because some of the things I did, I should have thought about it before I did it. So what I did was I went downstairs. My apartment building got two doors. You got a front door and a back door. I went out the back door. Dark out. Didn't see no one. So I went to the front of the building. And when I got to the front of the building, I was surprised. I was shocked. No, these people had blocked off the entrance to my complex, because I live right on the main road where you turn in at. They had blocked off the road in front of my house, my building. So I'm yelling at the cop, telling the cop, sir, y'all think you're looking for me? You know, I'm thinking everything should be calm, cool, and collective at this point, because they should know how many calls were you gonna get that something violent is going on at the same residence. When I say violent, I mean shootings. How many calls you gonna get at a residence where the person is actually shooting within 2 calls within a month and a half? Especially when you already called the person and talked to the person who's been accused of doing the shooting. So as I was calling out to the officer who was at the entrance of the complex, another officer pulled up behind me and told me, I can't remember exactly what he said, but I think he said something, show me your hands, walk back towards me. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, I just talked to someone on the phone. You know, and they still treat me as a criminal. And that's why I got upset. And that's why I proceeded to do the things I did, because I'm feeling like a criminal now. Now, as police officers, yeah, you want to protect yourselves, true enough. But at the same time, use common sense. Use common sense and logic. Ask yourself, how many phone calls or do you receive in a month and a half at the same residence that there's shooting going on? Not only that, but the first time you went to the resident, you found out it was a SWAT call. So what are the chances that this is a SWAT call also? So why not give this person the benefit of the doubt? Especially when you have spoken to this person on the phone before all this went down. These people blocked off my street in front of my apartment building. These people blocked off the entrance to my complex. These people went above and beyond what they should have over a SWAT call. And they knew it was a SWAT call. They knew it was. Because they just had the same call a month and a half before. They know I didn't have no guns in my home. They know that I didn't have no guns in my home. And on top of that, they put me in the dark. As a dark-skinned black man, you put me in the dark. That's how much respect they have for me. They put me in the dark. It was dark outside. Now, if you're so concerned about your safety, why would you put me in the dark? Why? So when people look at the video that I had up and they wonder why I reacted the way I did, those are the reasons why I reacted the way I did. First of all, you called my home and you asked me, was there anything going on? And I told you, no. And we had made that deal the first time I was swatted. Then the second thing was you put me in the dark. You put me in the dark. Now you tell me how safe is that for a cop, for a person to be put in the dark that you think might have a gun? Do that really make sense? So yes, with this George Floyd situation, with all these issues with black males being targeted, I feel like I was targeted. I feel like if I was a white man, I would have been given the benefit of the doubt. Especially after I was swatted October 4th. And then knew that there is no way in the hell a person going to have 2 shooting calls within a month and a half at the same residence. And then you put me in the dark. And you bring out long guns the second time. Yes, police need to be trained to react better to situations. Because you're not the only ones that want to go home. You're not the only ones who fear being killed. Because a black man feel fear almost every time they interact with the police. Because they know they don't have the benefit of the doubt. So I just wanted to give y'all my story and why I feel that the Stoughton Police Department treated me differently than they would have treated a white person. That's my story.